Hi, this is David from the BeATLanta Gardens, here to give you a garden tour. Last year, we had the garden and we did a lot of workshops during the BeATLanta house shows. We never really gave tours with a video, so we're going to start doing that this year. It's November 24th. It's really cold outside. Most of the garden's done for the year. We're going to start at the back, and I'll tell you where everything's going to be in the springtime. Here, we had all of our tomatoes. They were all in bags. This coming year, we're going to be designing a raised bed system about 20 feet long and 4 feet wide here. As you can see, it's quite sunny. It stays really nice and sunny in the summer, too. So looking back, we would start right about at our first little tire right there. Hey cat, garden cat. Come back here to this pole, and then in this area we'll have a little tire garden. Usually we grow the pumpkins in those tires, but we're probably going to move the pumpkins to the back, on the back side of that fence this next coming year. This will probably all be tomatoes and stuff again, and peppers. It gets really good sunlight. This is the first bed we'll talk about. It's usually our root vegetable bed. Last year we had the onions and the garlic growing out of here. There's a bunch of weeds in it right now. And then our two beds out in the front. These are 4-foot by 10-foot beds. Had a lot of success with peppers here in this first one. And the second one we haven't had a chance to plant in yet. Compost is still breaking down in the back from last year. We're probably going to put that in over the winter. The thing about in the winter is everything dies, and it's all about working and building up the garden for the spring. Beyond our raised beds, here's all of our tire gardens. We have potatoes growing in these. We've taken the dirt out of those. You don't want to use the potato dirt. For like another 3 years, I think, after you grow tomatoes or potatoes. This is our large tire thing. There's a beer bottle in there from our great house party we had last Friday with Eco and Eureka Failure. We'll put a link down there to those guys. All right. On to the back. This raised bed had tomatoes in it. This is another 5 by 5 foot bed. This is our one of our biodynamic beds. All the soil in here came from our kitchen scraps and from compost made from the yard. Did a pretty good job. Put a little fish fertilizer in it last year. Here's our 10-foot by 4-foot herb bed. Everything in it is very dead. You can see just a little bit of the dead basil that the frost took out last week. We're probably going to add another half a foot of good compost to this and then replant all of our herbs. Moving on, we got our little strawberry buckets. We're hoping to get even more strawberries this year and even build a bed, maybe that first one you saw on the front, into just strawberries and berries. Here's our little flower bed. Going on, we're going to be installing some water collection systems from here and here. We've been planning that for about a year and think we're about ready to do it. Have some workshops lined up to start collecting water. Gray water, of course. We're not going to drink it, but use it in the garden and save us a lot of money on the watering. See, right now we've been collecting it with that little 5-gallon bucket over there, which is frozen. That's right. It's little ice chunks in there. It's really cold. That's really cold. My hands are numb now. All right, So going on to the backyard, this is what they call the swampy area. We've added a lot of tree mulch and leaves and stuff to try and build up the soil back here. Nothing really grows back here, just because the house is there and the sun, you see it right there, starts that direction and goes like that, and all these trees block it. So this area is not really good for anything, except maybe some ferns. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with this area. We'll probably leave it empty. You can see it's pretty big, extensive. Maybe we can start having a little tent set up or booths, and we'll have some people come out and try and sell their art or something. Here comes the garden cat. So on to the back. There's our compost piles and garden stuff over there. Walking down into the garden, we have the spot where the cucumbers generally go. All this area has been cleared out, but there will be several tires all along this area, and the wires will go back up, which they connect from here to over there on the house, and it's a big trellis for vining vegetables. This is what's the leftover of our squash garden. We grow most of our cubicates in this area right here. Started out with lots of squash, and then I tried to plant squash about a month ago, and that freeze just got it. This is a 10-foot by 4-foot bed made with concrete blocks. It's been really good. The concrete's been keeping the soil a little bit warmer than the rest of the beds. And it has the added bonus if you can plant things in these little holes. So we usually plant our char and other types of leafy vegetables in those. And then not only do they look pretty, but you can eat all that stuff. Haven't really decided about this section that's here from this garden going out to the tree over there. We're thinking about putting in a no-till garden there just to start demonstrating that method. But the focus, I think, in 2014 will be the raised beds. Moving back here, you really can't see it because of all the weeds back here, but this raised section right here, all along there to the air conditioning, is a flat plateaued area that we're going to be installing another system like the cucumbers go over here, where things will grow up. And that's where I'm talking about putting the pumpkins, is maybe come out about 2 feet from there, extend all the way down to the air conditioning with poles, probably 4 to 6 of them, heavy duty poles, and the pumpkins will grow vertically. What's left of our greenhouse. Didn't really do so good. Bought the wrong kind of plastic, but we got a really good donation of garden plastic about a month ago. It's some heavy duty plastic, and so using that. Well, that's the BeATLanta Garden, everybody. November. Next week, stay tuned. We're going to start talking about onions. Those go in February. All right. Wintertime gardening.